two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play?
Coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they've responded to the challenge.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 12-yard line.
Set. 20. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Now a handoff. Johnson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Check 3. Big 20.
Here's Stafford. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hey, 88. Kelly, short left, Kelly.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A gain there of 21 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 35 on second down, Stafford, he'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Lions.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the toss, here's Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
2 yards on the pickup.
7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Switch up. Check 52. Alert. Shoot him Omaha. Ready, watch it. 53. Ready. Safety's creeping.
On second down, Johnson. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
53. Ready. 50.
On second down now. It's Johnson, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Whip. Watch the whip. 59.
Back to throw. Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. Tackle made by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
First and 10.
Rodgers now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Defense, keep it up, guys. 26.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
42.
From the 35 on second down, Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Focus, defense, focus. Big dance. Go. Double right.
On first down, Johnson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Stafford is going to a throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Blue draw quarter. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Hey, orbit.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Come on, QB, come on. X3, 218, chop it.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Hey, wahoo! 20, right. We got 25 the mic. Hey, tight.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris.
At the 42-yard line.
Set, 180.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Stafford. And James has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Johnson's got it complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Stafford. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
32.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Stafford on first down. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
10.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation is... And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A carry now for McKissick. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Check. Omaha, ready to move. 32.
On 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup.
16 yards. First down, Lions.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. Johnson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Switch. Zebra. 942.
Stafford now to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
I'm going back to you. I'm going away. Safety cream. Tonight.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
64, weak. Check. Zebra. Check. 42's the mark.
Throwing here, Stafford. This complete to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one a first down pickup of 8. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit.